know what you're supposed to be doing? Like, check this out. If your commitment is straight with the Lord, then you're one of the ones who's supposed to be interceding for the ones whose commitment is not straight. But not doing anything that's not supposed to be happening. Yeah. Yes, my God. My God. Jesus. Yes. Intercession need to be going on so folk can make the commitment that they're supposed to make to the Lord. Jesus. My God. My God. I hear you, God. I hear you, God. God, I hear you. 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 I hear you, Lord. As you speak into my spirit, God, I hear you. Don't hold it because of others. God, I hear you. God, I hear you. Yeah. There's a healing. There's a healing that'll take place as we commit to Him. It's yours. You just don't know how anointed you are. Yeah. That's why the fight the way it is. That's why the fight the way it is. That's why the fight the way it is. Yes. A champion for the Lord. That's why you fight. That's why you fight. That's why you fight. Jesus. That's why you fight. You will decide that way. But to fight for Him. Strong. Yeah. Strong. Unwavering. Not moved by public opinion of people. Yes. To advance the kingdom of God. Yeah.
What's your name? Sarah. Sarah, I hear God say He's going to give you a meek and a humbling spirit. You've kind of been angry a lot lately, and you're lashing out because you feel like a lot of people don't understand you. And even when you speak, it's just like they're just turning away. I see people in your family turn away from you when you speak a lot, and your anger is just like built up to the point where it's literally bubbling out of you. And sometimes you say some stuff, and after you say it, you kind of question yourself, why did you say it? But you heard that voice say, don't say that. You hear Him very clearly, and He always is telling you, don't. But on the inside, you're telling yourself, this is how I feel. I want to get this out. Everybody got to know I'm angry. But God says in this season, He's going to give you a way of speaking to other people. He's going to give you a way of bringing other people close to you, because a lot of people are drawn to you, but sometimes the words that you say hold them back. But God is going to change your mouth, the way you speak, the tongue. The tongue is the most powerful thing in our body, and we don't sometimes realize until after we say that thing, the effect that it can have on the environment around us. So God says, I've called you to be an atmosphere changer. He says, even in your worship, you have songs within inside of you that you don't like to sing because you're afraid people are going to make fun of you when you sing them. But the songs, when you sing, there's like an angelic sound that comes from you. And God says, that is the sound that I've given you to pierce the atmosphere around you. He says, so embrace that and don't be afraid of it, because it's beautiful. So this is your season of walking in your newness. Your newness. There's no more fear, God says. There's no more anger, God says. He says at nighttime, I want you to pray every time that you lay down, because that's normally when your thoughts start happening. But God says, as you lay down, He says, I'm going to cover you when you pray and talk to me. He said, talk to me like you're talking to her. Because you say, I don't know how. But He literally wants to talk to you at nighttime. That's when you get to doing a lot of thinking. So He's going to rearrange that in this season. And with you, God is saying, don't worry about people. I don't want no one to use me. I don't want no one to use me. I don't want no one to use me. God, I want to do this for so-and-so, but it seems like the more I'm doing this for them, the more I feel like they're taking advantage of me. And God says, I've given you a spirit of love and compassion, because that's what He is. We have to be the example that He is, and you can't help but do it sometimes. But because of the fear and how other people are rejecting you and doing you, I keep hearing they doing me. God says, no, in this season, I've given you that spirit. I've given you, that's how you're drawing other people to you. Even her, you didn't even understand how you started a relationship with her, but because of the compassion that you had, it drew her close to you. So you're like a mother to her in this season. Even though you're a teenager, you still can be a mother. So God is bringing you up with a nurturing spirit. And don't be afraid of people doing you, because as long as He got our back, we don't have to worry about what they're going to say and do to us. So God says you're walking in your new love for Him, and that you're able to love other people because of how He loved you. And don't worry about it, God says. He got it. Don't worry about it. Stop trying to do it your way. It's already done.
No. Hallelujah.
Marcus, as I continue to look at you, I heard the Lord say that there's a healing that has come on this day. Even as you have come forth unto the altar and begin to submit, to say yes and commit your life again unto the Lord. I heard the Lord say there's come the healing, but yet the fight has been so great because of the call has yet been so great. Your look, your appearance has gone from when I saw you before, there was like a glow about you. But I see a blank look now. But God said He's coming back to restore you back to the place that you were once before. God said, all you have to do is turn from your wicked ways, repent of your evil ways, and come back to Him. And He's going to restore, He's going to heal, because that which He has given unto you is just no longer just for you. But God said you have a generation now that you are accountable to, that is looking at you, and that you are responsible for. So God says, man of God, get ready, because your healing and your restoration is coming. Once again, He said sometimes He have to tear you down in order to build you up. You know, there's a shame. God said no longer for you to be ashamed. God said He did not give you the spirit of shame, nor of fear, doubt, unbelief. But God said He has given you a spirit of confidence, a spirit that to know that He has called you in this season, in this time in your life, that the calling that he has given us you, he didn't take it back. But yet God says the calling is still there, and there's a fresh fire, a fresh oil that God is want to do as you align yourself back up with God and get into his presence like you once did, because God said he missed you, son. He said he has longed for you to come back into his presence like he once did. God said he is calling you back into that place where there was a one-on-one with just you and him, where you heard him clearly. God said, son, I am calling you once again back into that place where you hear me clearly, and there is instruction and direction for you in this season in your life. God said there is no failure in him. You feel like you have failed, but God said there is no failure in him as long as you stay in him and stay in his word. God said there is no failure. He said if you abide in him and your word, his word continue to abide in you, whatever you ask, son, he said it shall be given. But God said there is no failure. God said a man shall fall 7 times, a snake fall 7 times, but yet he can get back up again. So son said, God said, son, his hand is forever outstretched to you. And if you just continue to grab hold of his hand, he will lift you up. So God said he will lift you up. You can't, something that you can't do on your own. You tried it and you tried and you tried. But God said you can't do it. Now God said, son, put your trust back in him.
Yes.
Put your trust back in him. Not in man, not in your job, not in those things, but the things. God said, put your trust back in him. But God said there's a fresh fire that is coming to consume you like never before. Yes, the worshiper, I speak to his purpose, God. I speak to his destiny. I speak life right now in the name of Jesus. I speak life into every area that seems to be dead into his spirit. God, I speak to his spirit, not to his flesh, God. For his life is in the spirit. And I speak to his spirit, man, right now. In the name of Jesus. Marcus, the created man, I call you forth once again. In the spirit, I call you forth. In the spirit, man of God, I call you forth. In the name of Jesus. Loose it right now and let him go. Loose it and let him go. Loose him and let him go. Marcus, come forth in the name of Jesus. Marcus, the man of God, come forth in the name of Jesus. Loose him and let him go in the name of Jesus. For the blood of Jesus is against this Satan. It is upon your life in the name of Jesus. You shall live and not die to declare the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. God said he shall satisfy you with long life and divine health in your body. Healing right now, God, in the name of Jesus, from the top of his head to the very soles of his feet. Fire of the Holy Ghost, consume him like never before. Consume everything that's not of you. God, renew his heart, God. Heart of flesh, God. Heart of flesh, God. In the name of Jesus. Yeah, God. Yeah, God. Loose him and let him go. In the name of Jesus. Loose right now. In the name of Jesus. By the power of the Holy Ghost. I command you. In the name of Jesus. To loosen. Yes, God. Rivers of living water. Flow like never before out of his belly. Living waters flow, God. Living waters flow, God. In the name of Jesus.
Minister Carter, I heard the word say, the Lord say, you're fierce. You're fierce. I heard that, like you're strong, you're untouchable, unmovable, you're fierce. You've got to know that you're fierce. You're strong, you're mighty. That's who you are. God's created you that way. And I I'm talking about take the long way around real quick. But when you came to the church, it was like, she's fierce. God said, I called this thing for you to explode in this thing, to move forward in this thing. You're fierce. I just keep hearing the Lord say, you're fierce. I'm reminded of that picture I saw yesterday. God, as I walked past you, God showed me that picture of you yesterday, and with your daughter, she was married, the marriage picture they had up. I saw a strong woman, just a fierce woman, just standing there with her daughter. And then I see now, and I'm like, she's not the same. God is saying those past situations, they don't define you. They don't define you. None of that past situation, none of that defines you. None of those spiritual leaders that say whatever they say, none of that defines you. God says, I am defining you, and I am giving you your authority back, and I'm giving you your destiny and your purpose. But I need you to know that you're fierce. You are strong. That's who you are. So you stand up strong, your stance. You release that strong stance. You release that love. And you hold your head up high because you're fierce. I see that all over you. And I was like, oh God, okay. So God said, I'm erasing anything that is trying to hinder you from understanding and knowing who you are in God. I'm erasing all of it away because you're fierce. You're fierce. And I don't even know what that word means, fierce. Anybody got a dictionary? Anybody know what that word means, fierce? Fierce. I heard somebody say it. A woman say, I'm fierce. I'm just unstoppable. I'm unmovable. I'm great. Strong. God has called you. Strong? Are you serious? Yeah. Well, listen, be strong. Strong. So go ahead.
It will not take you as long. It will not take you as long. As you continuously move, as you're hearing God, it's going to be a quick work. A quick work. See, in your mind, you have a process in your mind. And see, so that's kind of slowing you down from moving even when you're hearing God. And you think, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself. You're not going to get ahead of yourself. As you step, as God begins to speak to you and you step, check this out. What's going to happen is there's a greater release that's going to take place. The more and more you step, as He's speaking to you, watch. It's not. Because there are things you already know. So it's not like you have to be retrained. It's just that now you're in a place to be who God has called you to be. And there's no fear here.
The word fierce, it means given to fighting or killing. You're fierce, warrior. So I like that. The fierce means giving to fighting or killing, violently hostile, aggressive, and temperate. So God has called you to be fierce in His kingdom. That's what they were talking about today, enlisted for His war. Warrior rise. Warrior rise.
Thank you, God.
I don't hear a word, but I hear a song for you. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. It's mine. It's mine. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. It's mine. It's mine. You have everything you need. You have everything you need. You have everything you need. It's mine. It's mine. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. It's mine. It's mine. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. It's mine. It's mine. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. It's mine. It's mine.
Yeah, God.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Yes. Thank you, God. Yes.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesus.
Thank you, God.
God needs all kinds of people in the kingdom. And in this ministry, the one thing that we believe in is one flesh. That if God has a ministry for her or him, he has a ministry for them. And we promote that in everything that we do.
Yes.
And sometimes we go to churches and we sit, but we have gifts and we don't use them because we think the expectation or the standard of man is the standard. There's only one standard, and it's God's standard. God called you as a couple. There's some work for the kingdom that you need to do. And you don't need to be afraid to do the work. You just need to be equipped, solid, stable. Understand what I'm saying? And so because of what God's called you to do, there's some things that you need to get to understand, because see, this thing ain't about church. It's about kingdom. So it's much bigger. You know, sometimes we get caught up with the church thing, but this thing is so much bigger. So God wants you to get stable, get on the right foundation, understand and know your purpose. Your destiny is assured, but there's some things you must receive as a couple to strengthen that thing that God has given you so that you can be more effective in the kingdom. Amen. Oh, Jesus. Hallelujah.
Thank you, Lord. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. It's like somebody usual.
It's for God. When you started singing, I started seeing things appearing, like the road appearing, fruit appearing, houses appearing. And then I heard, you're on your promised land. So this is now. As you kept singing, it's mine, it was coming into existence.
I tell you. You are powerful beyond measure. Powerful beyond measure. Did y'all get that?
Triple threat.
Sometimes, as you know, when you're a young adult, you don't think about those things. About how God is really looking to use you all to be change agents right where you at. Even with everything going on, God's still looking to use you. See? But amen. The more and more you come and learn who God is and who you are in God, the more you will be able to accomplish for His glory. And then you'll be one of the ones talking about, I got a word. I got a word. I got a song. It's supposed to happen. That's supposed to be the king's kids' norm. It's supposed to be our norm. It's not supposed to be out of the norm. Ooh, I got a word. Me? No. Yes. I'm supposed to. I'm supposed to. Amen. At this time.